is a Jane Iredale lover, so I think we'll have a lot of fun with this lesson, and you'll get to see some new tips on some of the colors that are popular for spring. So we're going to begin using one of the makeups primers, a makeup primer with Jane Iredale, which is called Smooth Affair. Many of you have probably used makeup primers, and I have tried many of them as well, and they really do provide a nice base to your makeup, fill in any little imperfections in the skin, and just really brighten your face. So this is a great start and really an essential starting point to any successful makeup look. So we're going to use a little bit of the makeup primer. It does have a wonderful citrus scent to it, and it is primarily organic. So we're just going to swirl this on with the brush, and like I said, it's easy, gives you a nice smooth look, and it has a 25 SPF, which is great for really all year, but especially coming up into our more sun exposure times of the year. Okay. We're going to apply a little bit of concealer. And I love this concealer just because it has, one side of it has an eyeshadow base to it, and the other side will conceal any evils or dark circles. So it's definitely a great product that you don't want to kind of go without. Close your eye for me. We're going to put the eyeshadow base part of that on. And this also, because this is a skincare makeup, it has vitamin K, which is really good for eliminating under eye circles, not just covering them up. So it has a little different twist to it, not just covering, but actually treating the problem. Okay, so we're just gonna, Lisa has not too bad of the under eye here. It looks good. So we're just gonna, but we still want to have a finished look. All right, one of our feature items from the spring collection is the Getaway eyeshadow kit, which is a limited edition item, and this does contain 5 shades of shadow. So we are going to do a nice day look for you, and then there is a darker shade that can be used as an eyeliner and create that kind of cat eye look. We'll not necessarily do that today, but we'll try a little bit of that smoky eyeliner look with the darker shadow, so you can really see the variety of things you can do with this. So just going to have you close your eye, Lisa, and I'm going to begin with kind of the overall base color. I do love to use the brushes, so we're just going to, use our lighter color with small eyeshadow brush. So the color that, we have on as a base can be used as a highlighter. And then I'm now applying the nice matte finish taupe. That's a great business look, everyday look. Just applying this right in the crease area. And I like to make a little, almost like an inverted V shape when I apply the shadow to the outer part of the eyelid. So far we've used our highlighter. We're using the matte finish taupe. Now we're going to use the very light shimmery peach under the brow bone, and then I'll be accenting with some of the ochre, which is like a golden shade, and we'll just be using for Lisa for a day look the darkest tone, which I actually have on my eyes, so it doesn't look too scary. It's a nice maybe more defined look, but it can also, we're going to use it for an eyeliner effect. Okay, so just going to work with our highlighter. Just close your eye. Perfect. I like this because it has, peach is one of the really hot colors in makeup this season, and this has that very soft peach that looks good on every skin tone. It's not overpowering. Now, another way that you can make this look more dramatic for an eyeliner is if you take a little cup of water and you wet the brush and dip that in the darker eyeshadow color, and that will give a nicer a more dramatic effect for lining the eye. This darker tone, which I'm using as a liner, also has a little sparkle in it. Okay, so now we're going to continue with cheek color. One of the big things in makeup this season is contour and highlight. So we're going to do a little contouring using our cream cheek color called Chemistry, which I love because it's like a mocha color, little bronzy effect. And we're just going to apply this right on the cheekbone, actually under the cheekbone. And it's soft enough where sometimes contouring makes people a little nervous because it can be using very dramatic colors, which is true, like very dark browns and very light highlighting colors. But we're going to do a very modified version that's going to work, and you'll be totally in on the makeup thing and contouring. So a little bit under the cheekbone with your darker color. And this is also just a great traveling product because it's in a little tube. It will not crack or break. And we like that. Okay, so love that. Apply a little bit of our very soft cheek color for spring. And this is a matte finish, so we're going to, there's no shimmer or in this at all. I always like to apply this right to the apple of the cheek. Oops, got a little hair there, excuse me. Okay, now we're gonna soften that, blending. Now we're gonna go back to our original eyeshadow kit that's new for spring. One of the great things about Jane Iredale is a lot of things are interchangeable. So this can also serve the larger light tone that's in the Shadow Getaway limited edition color collection, can serve as a highlighter, wonderful highlighter for the cheekbone as well as on the whole lid. So I'm going to apply this with a sponge. There are a fan brush would also work right on the top of the cheekbone. Okay, this is going to create an illuminated look, and that's another thing that is wonderful from mineral makeup. A nice highlighted glow. Okay, highlighter can also, we can use in some key areas, like, let's see, Lisa's face is very symmetrical, so she doesn't need, we're going to do a little bit right down the center of the nose with highlighter. Okay, and then just right on that top of the cheekbone. This is a product that we've been having a lot of fun with because it is a new lip stain, and this lip stain is made with avocado butter and olive butter. It sounds good enough to eat, but it changes on everyone's skin based on their body's chemistry. So it's kind of a unique product. We do have another one which favors a pink hue, but it also works with the body chemistry, and this one is in the peach tone. And so we're going to apply this to Lisa's lips, and then we will allow it to develop and see how it looks different on everybody. We've had a wide array of shades of peach and coral coming out of this color, so it's been fun. So it is kind of customized. This is customized just to you and your unique body chemistry with the color. So it's great. And how does that feel on your lips? It feels nice and moisturizing?
Definitely.
Yeah, it feels good. Okay. Okay, so our finishing mist is just very cooling, and I always use this whenever I'm traveling to keep my skin hydrated, and it will pass the airline specifications as well. So this does come in 3 different formulas, which this one is our most hydrating. There's one for environmental. I always like to use that if I'm going into New York City for the day. That's the pomegranate one. And then we have an oil control mist also, and one other one which is contains Bulgarian rose, and that all the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. So that's very nourishing for dry skin. So this completes our spring look.